Hello, once again. I'm here for us to talk about our thoughts and our mind. And in this case, I would love us to take our mind as the garden and our thoughts as the seeds that we put in the garden. And in normal life, just like any other gardener who guards his garden off the weeds, he or she would prefer to have fruits or good flowers out of it. So to your life as an individual, because the thoughts are the seeds that you deposit into your mind, be them negative thoughts or positive thoughts, they will bring forth exactly that what you have deposited into them. Just as a gardener cultivates his pots in normal life, he may want to free his garden from the weeds, and in this manner I will equate the weeds to the negative thoughts we put into our normal life as individuals. The thoughts you plant into your mind, they will definitely bring forth an equal measure of the action or a result of what may happen concerning that matter. Circumstances within our environment, we cannot avoid them, whether good or bad. But how we deal with them, how we let them affect our mind, is what makes a difference about individuals. Circumstances that have come into our life and have seemed like a thing to take us back. Let's say bad circumstances. I may say you have the power within you to will, to align your thoughts, to be able to deal with such a matter or such an issue. Normally, as we live in life, there is always a strip of thoughts streaming in our lives here and there, here and there, here and there. And we don't know how serious those kind of thoughts can be able to enter into our mind and either make us or break us. And as you focus about life, it's a matter of choice. No one can choose for you the right thoughts in your mind, because a mind is a garden you are supposed to guard as an individual. They say every man is where he is as a result of his or her thoughts. And they always say, you don't get what you want, but you get what you are. So make the best out of every stream of thought that comes out of your mind. Try to see every good out of every situation that does not guarantee you the best expectations. Because when you shape a negative thought and align it to something better and good in your life, indeed you are shaping your life. You are shaping your steps as you align yourself to your destiny. Just like they say, birds of the same feathers flock together. So are the thoughts that you implant into your mind. If they are negative, they will surely bring out negative circumstances before you. But I'm not saying that every kind of a negative circumstance that comes your way is as a result of the kind of thought you have put in place. But there could be a kind of a thought you've been entertaining from one moment to another, and they are piling up. And definitely, they will have to give forth to a result of the circumstances we find ourselves into. Imagine of someone who is battling with fear every now and then, fear of sickness, fear of uncertainty about their life or how they just put their life in order. You may find these people, if it's fear of good health, they may not end up doing anything about who they are. and their body may get used to that because that is what you fed in the mind, and the mind is communicating it everywhere to your to your whole body, and you may find you get yourself in a fixed situation that you wonder, how did I get there? But it's just because of the thoughts you've been feeding in your mind each day, every morning, every hour. So try as much as you can to guard your garden, which is the mind. Cultivate it. Make it flourish. Make yourself go beyond limitations or obstacles that have been put in your life, because there are some situations we cannot change them or change the way they are today, but we can change the way we think, and indeed we can find solutions to every kind of a problem that surrounds our environment. Imagine if you have conflict with people every now and then, issues with individual here and then, you tend to complain about so and so. They did this, they did this. Somehow you are the problem. Change you first, and the rest of the things around you or people around you, they will get attracted to who you are. Deal with who we are first, because unless you change you cannot change someone else. And this only has to be with the adjustment of the kind of thoughts we feel into our mind, the kind of thoughts we feed in our mind, and we expect to see the results. If you wanted to make change about your life and you want to be someone successful, I believe the thoughts you have put in your mind can make a difference. And that's why I have seen people who have come from poor backgrounds but have ended up amassing the kind of wealth that no one can comprehend. These people match with where they've come from. It's just because of the power of thought. And this is where, when you desire of something, then you have to think it come into reality. You have to chase it. You have to pursue it with passion. You have to focus on it. They just say success never comes on a silver platter. Nothing comes easy. Change cannot be spontaneous, but I believe change can be gradual, step by step. Change can be achieved, just like they say your thoughts and character, they go together. So who you are today is definitely a result of who you are now. The changes you've made of an individual you are today are as a result that you've been feeding into your mind. And I believe if we shape our mind, we shape our lives. If we shape our mind, we shape our destinies. If we shape our mind, we shape our life. If we shape our mind, we shape our lifestyle. Choose to take guard of your garden, which is the mind. Negativity is full around us, but you focus on the right kind of information you put in your mind. Get the data as raw as it is, but sieve it and take what is of value and content or nutritious to your mind, to make you make a step every day, every morning, every evening, every moment. Yearn to see change in who you are, because it is possible. Don't allow lack of motivation or inspiration in yourself to flow. Motivate yourself, inspire yourself every day to see change in you first. If you don't have adequate knowledge about what you want to know about this life, Go ahead and seek knowledge because it is possible. Google, read books, relate with people that have experience and have the knowledge and have the passion to share what they have with you. Because unless you seek, you can find. And unless you knock, the door cannot be opened unto you. Be willing to make a difference every moment. Be willing even just to leap, even if you cannot jump. And that is the difference we want. Make your world around you a better world. Enjoy being in your own world as an individual first, by allowing a stream of positive thoughts in you to be channeled everywhere around you. And try to see the good in each and everything. Mistakes are there, and if you wanted to find mistake or every fault in everything, you will find. But bear this in mind. Try to find something good in every situation, whether it's the situation to affect you mentally, psychologically, physically, emotionally. In every situation, there must be a trace of something good. It could be the worst of situations, but appreciate that it has given you a lesson to learn, to know something or to know somebody. That is the sweetness about it. It could be the worst of the experiences in your life, but appreciate that you were to go through that, because out of that, you grew stronger, bolder, and you conquered the situation as by that time. So in everything, there is the good in it. And be glad that you have to go through some situations to learn something. And through those situations, the power of thought applies. And that's why I'm saying, let's be able to guard our mind with the kind of information we feed in it, the kind of seeds we put into it. Because the thoughts we are planting into our mind are like seed. And there's no way a big tree can grow out of nothing. It grows out of seed. The seed, as small as it is. So a smaller kind of a negative thought in your mind can escalate to something bigger to pull you down. There is no way a bad tree can bring forth good fruits. And there is no way a good tree can bring forth bad fruits. Good and good go together. And bad go together. So choose which basket do you want to carry with yourself. Take the challenge and make a move. Thank you.